Hey y'all, I wanted to come to you tonight and show y'all my game room. I still have my bedroom and bathroom to go. I haven't showed y'all those, but I wanted y'all to see my game room tonight and also the bathroom that's in my game room. I did daycare for 28 years. So this used to be our 2-car garage. We closed it in so I could have a daycare for 12 because I needed the room. And when I retired, we decided to turn it into a family game room. So our family was growing, it's getting big. We have 3 children, they're all married. Our two daughters have children of their own, so we've got 4 grandchildren. So at Christmas time and when they all come over just to get together, it's great to have a huge room for the kids to play in and to put all our gifts in because Christmas is crowded. So, but with this huge room, it's not. So just wanted to show y'all how I decorated it and how everything went with that. So let me start off by showing y'all the bathroom first. Because this, like I said, was my daycare down here. I'm going to close this door in the laundry room because my husband's probably going to watch TV and I don't want it in the background. But because this was my daycare room before, I had it done, as you can see, in the Mickey Mouse for my daycare kids. And since I left it as a game room, I thought, and a movie room, I thought this would be a great border just to leave up, and I wouldn't have to peel it down and all that. So this has become my Disney bathroom, and it's small. As you can see where these doors are right here, we took 2 doors and put them together because in behind there is my hot water heater, and it was just ugly and an eyesore. So we just put some door hinges right here in 3 different places and slid that in front of the hot water heater. And then up here on each top corner, there are eye hooks that keep it held up against the wall. And then there's a piece of wood across the top, and that's how I'm able to put the cute decorations up there on top. And the grandbabies love this room. But right here I have some Mickey Mouse prints, or at least this middle one. These 2 pictures right here, my mother cross-stitched for my daughter when she was teeny tiny. She used to have Mickey Mouse in her room. So those are special to me because my mother did those. And then I just get the little figurines at the Dollar Tree. Those are the Monsters, Inc. ones. And I just put them on top of the frames because to me it looks cute. Okay, right here is the toilet, of course. And then just a tip for y'all. See the squatty potty? This works amazing for my grandchildren. I push it out. When I'm potty training one or one's still small, it makes it easy for them to get up on the potty. So anybody potty training a grandbaby or a child at home, the squatty potty is amazing because just a regular stool doesn't go clear around and they can fall off real easy, where this one, they don't. Right here is where I keep my paper wipes for after you wash your hands. We throw them away. I don't keep a towel out here. I just still like the paper wipes. Of course, I have more of the little Disney from Sleeping Beauty characters, and that's all my little cute Disney books. And above this little over the toilet cabinet, I've got, again, Minnie Mouse, little stuffed ones, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, just different things. This cup right here, I think, came from the Dollar General, and then I just got some Dollar Tree greenery and stuck in that. And of course, I got my little teapot and my little chip back there from Beauty and the Beast. I think I got those at the thrift store. But in this cabinet right here, this is a great cabinet because it has the grandbabies' things in it and our things. If they get a boo-boo, they flip the lid of this toilet down, they climb up here, and they get themselves a Band-Aid. But this is where I keep all the Band-Aids. This is where I also keep my emergency things like my bleed stop, all my gauze and all that kind of stuff is in behind here. Now, when I say they come in here and get a Band-Aid, this is my older grandbaby. My grandbaby that is 8. I don't allow my younger grandbabies to get in this cabinet. They know it. I actually have a lock to put on it. Just haven't done it yet. But this is where I keep their bug spray, their sunscreen, their Aveeno lotion. These are for a little potty chart. Can't talk tonight. If they want to go potty, they can stick that on their chart. Rubber gloves, fingernail clippers, and all that good stuff are in there. Their little wet dry brush. You know, just their Nasal. Right here is where I keep the, back during COVID, everybody was supposed to have the oxygen meters. So I have an adult one, and then there's a child one back here too, in case we need it. Here's a timer for when I'm potty training, or if they get in trouble. It was from daycare. It was a timeout method. I don't really much do that with my grandbabies. They pretty much mind me, but maybe they're spoiled. I don't know. But I kept my mask and my ice bags in here. In these drawers, more Band-Aids, more masks, thermometers galore in here, more thermometers and fingernail clippers. So I have it all in there, and I just keep it in here. And like I said, it's pretty much the first aid cabinet, which is handy when we need something, we need it quick. Got this nice little garbage can here. Underneath the sink, I keep their pull-ups and other things that we need right there. I'm really wanting to do the Super Mario on the pipes down here. I don't know if y'all have seen it where you get the little Mario figurines and you put them on the pipes and it looks just like the game. It's the cutest thing. I may eventually do that. But I put their toothbrushes, the ones that are brushing their teeth now, right here. Mickey Mouse soap, of course. And then I did this cute little jar. Got the jar at Walmart. Got the rock from Walmart. But all the greenery that's in here pretty much came from the Dollar Tree. There may be one or two that came from Walmart. But as you can see, I've got Nemo, Marlin. I got a mermaid back there. And we got the shark. Bruce, I think is his name. So those are really cute, and I thought that looked, and I just got the aquarium rocks to put in there. Now, there's been once or twice the grandbabies has came in here, got it down, and dumped it out. And Lord, let me tell y'all, that was a mess of messes. So, but if you can teach them to stay out of it, that's a cute decoration. I've got these two cute prints on the wall. I can't even remember where I got these from, but I love them. Probably Marshall's is my guess. Then I put the little Disney princess figurines up here on top of those. These are from Disney store. I bought some for my grandbaby, and some of them probably came from the thrift store. And then I have, of course, the Cinderella saying, "One shoe can change a life." So, and then, of course, that's where you go out to the game room / movie room. Up here, I found this print off of Amazon, I believe, and it's got like so many of the Disney characters. And then I've got that little scroll up there above it. That was from the thrift store. This is my Toy Story based area. You can see I wrapped fake gifts over here, and I put Buzz on those because anybody that's watched Toy Story knows that, you know, the birthday parties when Andy got him. And then, of course, I have all the little characters. I have all the little army men. I have the jump rope that's going down. Y'all can remember in the movie that they went down the jump rope to spy on the birthday party. And I've got the little piggy. I've got that little board up there. I've got the actual Fisher-Price baby monitor. This is the one like my kids had when I was little. And let me tell y'all, if you want one of these, I'm sorry, it's not Fisher-Price, it's Play School. If you want one of these and you find one and you find it cheap, grab it. Because if you go on eBay, they're asking over $100 for these things now, because they're off of the Toy Story movie. And so I found one from a lady, luckily on eBay, and she was only asking like 20 bucks for that and 2 other monitors. And I grabbed it up because I saw the price on everybody else's on eBay. So I grabbed it up. But it looks cute because it looks like they're listening in. I've got, of course, Mr. Potato Head, the little eye guy, and of course the little aliens. And then I've got to fix this. My grandbaby got in here. He likes to mess with this Toy Story stuff. But, and my little Eeyore got messed with today. I had the little guys glued to the rope like they were coming down. And of course I placed, this one got messed up today too. I placed these around the little bush just like they had in the Toy Story movie. And I put the other radio right there. And if you look really close, you can see little army men in there by it. And the kids just think this is the most amazing, cutest little thing because it's just like the movie. And I've got that rope, like I said, coming down from up above like they would have in the hallway of the movie. And then right here, I have Pooh Bear and Eeyore and Roo and Piglet and Tigger. And Pooh's actually sitting on our spare potty chair. So I love that potty chair. Just as y'all, if y'all want to know, a Baby Bajorn is an excellent potty chair when you travel because it has this extra little seat that comes off and you can stretch a pull-up over that. And then you can throw the pull-up away when they pee. So just a little tip from a grandma so y'all know. And then, of course, I got that cross-stitch picture at a thrift store and I thought it was pretty in here. So anyways, that's how I have this room right here fixed up. Now I'm going to take you down and let y'all see my movie room. Right here on my stairs is where I put the grandbabies' little doll houses, and they get up here when they want to be away from the little boys that are rowdy. They come up here and they play. Of course, I had a rail installed when I had daycare for the kids coming down. We'll go on down here to the ground. And then when I did daycare, we had this half door installed, which is nice because when I have little bitty grandbabies, they can't get up those stairs. And it also, like I said, blocks the boys off when they're being rowdy. The girls can play up here and have their own moment. They can't get in, and it even locks on the other side. So that's kind of a plus for the girls. So I have these large movie frames for movie posters. I get my movie posters off of Amazon, but I got these frames at Hobby Lobby when they were 40% off. They run them 40% off like every so many weeks. So, and the posters look amazing in them. Then I have a not a China cabinet, but like an entertainment center that I got offline, off the online yard sale or something. I want to think I paid $50 for this whole thing, every piece on here. Every piece of it. I've got puzzles above. That's our little camera. So when the grandbabies are here and we want to peek on them to make sure they're behaved down here, when they're down here by themselves, we can see what they're up to. Because somebody's always going to say somebody did something that somebody didn't do. So that's kind of funny to watch when we see that they're doing that kind of stuff. So I took these 3 jars and I did like game chips in one, Scrabble tiles in one, and game timers in one. And it's nice to have all that because sometimes you have a game where you need a piece of something and we can go to these jars and get them out. Found this old movie clip and an old movie reel I put there. An old movie gallery movie. I found the case. I don't even know what movie's in there. And then this little Mr. Monopoly man. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and you'll see on these shelves I have a bunch of them. I bought all the different candies like you would get at the movie theater. Of course, we ate the candy out of them, so there's no candy in there. These are just for looks. And then I have like the little Pac-Man thing stuck down in there. I found me a Ghostbusters truck at the thrift store the other day, so I've put it out here. And I did all of our favorite DVDs just for looks right here, and if we ever want to watch them, we can. Here's some more things. Most of this stuff, I got it from the thrift store. Again, more of the fake candies. Just odds and end things. I use the bottom for storage of their Play-Doh, baby wipes, diapers, anything that I've ever had to store down here, I've got it down here. Of course, I got my Alabama-Auburn football and my little pom-poms because we are from Alabama, and those are the 2 teams that compete here in our state. I found these large dice the other day at the thrift store. I absolutely love them. When you move them, they light up. So the grandbabies like those. And they'll be fun like for a yard game if we ever do that. I got this big Chance thing off of Marketplace. I bought an old Atari system we have out here that we can hook up to this TV. I can move this Chance board game. The kids can come down here and play Atari if they want to. Of course, I've got some of the old games that I had to put out here. The good old days. Y'all remember back when we had the cartridges we had to stick in our things. Just for looks. I have a huge old-timey looking movie reel in there. Up here, more dice, game movers, dominoes. And behind here, this one is full of puzzle pieces. So it's just all different things that you would do in a game room. I have Top Gun. That was one of our favorite movies from when we grew up. I have this old movie theater reel my son-in-law got me and brought to me, and then I found a reel at the thrift store that I put on it. This was my daddy's game box. It has all his old cards. He used to love to play games, and it's got all his old cards from before he passed away, and it's neat because they're dirty from where his little hands touched them. So that's something that's just a little sweet keepsake to me out here. On this shelf, we have more of the fake candy. This right here is our golden Monopoly trophy. When Daddy was alive, we would go down to his house, and whoever the winner was got to take the Monopoly and the bragging rights home. They got to take this home and bring it back for the next game night. So that was pretty cool. Those were out for a while. I don't remember if we got it at Walmart or where, but those were out for a little while. I actually have 2 of them. More movies, a Jelly Belly I've been meaning to put Jelly Bellies in that, just hadn't got to it yet. One of my grandbabies when she was born. More fake candy. More puzzles. At the very tippy top, I have a huge basket. One with just flowers from the thrift store. Both of those baskets came from the thrift store. And that candle holder my brother-in-law got rid of, so I got it from him. And that quilt up there is from my grandfather. His nanny made it, my daddy's nanny. And so that's a special quilt to me too. Now I want to show y'all this wall. I love this wall. To me, it's the whole centerpiece of the entire room. I went to the thrift store and I bought old games. You can get them anywhere from 50 cents to $2 or $3. And if you wonder how I got all these game pieces, that is how. By buying all these board games. We took the board games out. My son helped arrange them and we screwed them with drywall screws to the wall. And it's beautiful and it just really, really, really makes this room absolutely pop. So the entire wall from this side, and I'll get a little closer view so y'all can see, is just completely filled with all the different games. And then some of them might be the side of a box like that sequence because we might have had a little space. So we would just cut the side of the box where it said sequence to fill in the little spaces. But it's so neat to see the different games that we got. We also store our waters and our Cokes down here just because I'm all about storing stuff anywhere I can. This is a rocking chair my husband bought me years ago. This was my son's rocking chair when he was a baby. That's a collectible pillow that we got. It's a Huntsville, Alabama pillow. Also, all these game boards. I'll just kind of walk through and show y'all. You can see what all there is. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if y'all can see them all or not. But anyways, over here, y'all excuse this right here. This is my hot mess yard sale stuff. I need to get out of here. But right here is a little, I don't know if you call it a phone bench. It's an antique one. It was my husband's grandfather's and his aunt was getting rid of it and wanted to know if we wanted it. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I thought it looked really cute out here. And I put a checkerboard on it. So the grandbabies like to sit there and one will stand there and they'll play checkers sometimes. I just put puzzles there for looks. This was my son's fire truck when he was a little boy. As y'all know, my husband's a firefighter and now he's a firefighter, my son. The Coke bottle is something I bought at Christmas time because my daddy worked for Coca-Cola. He used to be a semi-truck driver. He's passed away. So at Christmas time down here, I do a Coca-Cola Christmas tree in his memory. And I'll do a video on that probably at Christmas time. I used to have a gumball machine like this when I was a little girl. So I bought this one offline and I didn't want to keep gum in there because the grandbabies chew it, get it in the carpet. It was just a big mess. So I put game pieces in it and it looks really cute. Now behind the couch, I just have some candle holders, a picture of my grandbaby, more game pieces. These come in so handy if you have a game that's only for 4 people but 6 people want to play. You just get your extra game pieces out of here. And then I just put some games here for looks and some crossword puzzles. Now this Hope chest is full of old records. When you open that up, it's all old records, and I think we may have an air mattress in there, so if anybody spends a night, but it's full of old records because over here, I have this cabinet right here I got at the thrift store, and this was my daddy's record player, and it's a CD player, and it's a tape player, but we play the old records on this sometime. I just have a cute little Dorothy basket I found at the thrift store with some Dorothy shoes, so I put that there. And I just recently did this wall because my husband bought me this TikTok clock. I love Felix the cat, y'all. It is the cutest thing. So I just got a bunch of old records, hung them up with push pins, as you can tell. I found some old 8-tracks. For all you young whippersnappers that don't know what those are, those were pre-records. Or maybe they were after records, I can't remember. They were out about the same time records were. They were from when I was a kid, so it was 70s when those came out. So it wasn't pre-records, it was after records. They were at the same time. Then I put tapes because that was 1980s. Tapes, 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 tapes. You could record stuff. They came with things on them. That was me and my husband's dating tape. We loved 60s music. And then we came to CDs. So those came out. So I have every kind of different thing that there was. And of course I found some tin signs at the thrift store. The music notes came from Hobby Lobby. And it's just, I've got it all the way up. And then this right here, of course, is our utility box, which drives me nuts that it's in this room, but it was a garage. So to incorporate it and make it not look so crazy, magnets, movie magnets, just a little bit of everything out here. Moon pie, gamer, just different things I've put out here. So that's where all that good stuff goes. And then I've got this beautiful China hutch here that my mother gave me. She didn't want it anymore. And she even gave me all the cute little collectibles that are in there. So that's special because it's from my mother. And it's got beautiful little collectibles. And of course I've got my popcorn up here. I'm wanting to get some fake popcorn to put in there. I haven't done it yet. And then I got my Sea Rock City from Tennessee because my husband still hasn't taken me and I want to go because I'm just like I've been begging him for years. And of course over here we have an actual air unit in the wall down here, which has been amazing for keeping it cool and hot. It's an air heating unit. It keeps it very nice in here. So, and it's made it where when we are not down here, we can turn it off, but when the kids are coming, we can turn it on. So this room doesn't have to be heated and air conditioned all the time. So that's kind of a great thing. And then I'm gonna take y'all around here. Now this is the whole big area where all the kids have their fun at. So I've got my 2 recliners. These are from when I did daycare because I had 2 recliners sitting out here for me and my helper. And then I just went and got these 2 couches off Marketplace. I want to think I paid like, I don't know, maybe $150 for both of them together. They're retro, but they're red and gold, and that kind of is the colors that I have out here, so it didn't matter. And they're jumped on by the grandbabies. They're climbed on by the grandbabies. I didn't want nothing fancy out here because it was just going to get nasty and grubby probably. So then I bought these cute little oak coffee tables that you see. All of them came offline. Every one of them Marketplace. So when you see my oak tables, that's where they came from. I didn't buy them new. I have my movie books out here. One is for what you got to see before you grow up, and one is 501 must-see movies. So I thought those looked cute there. And then my little flowers. And then over here, another end table. And I've got my Amazing Grace plaque that my mother-in-law bought me for Christmas. And a Bible she got me that's really cute. And a greenery. And I got these lamps just a couple weeks ago at a yard sale, and I thought they looked pretty down here with the gold. And then, of course, I have my posters above. Titanic, Forrest Gump, The Guys Had to Have Tombstone, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Gone with the Wind, one of my favorites. And then I just have different little decor, just kind of laying around it. Definitely coasters are a must with the family. And we have our Alexa down here. And that's great because the kids love to come in and talk to it and tell it what music to play when they have their little dance parties. So, but I've just got different little pillows. I got this one again at thrift store. Now these that match, those came off of Amazon, if y'all are wondering. Those came off of Amazon. Over here, I have 2 of those. Excuse this foam. This is for a project I'm about to do, and I've just got it shoved away here out of the way. But I have their diapers and wipes, and each one of them has a cubby for their clothes. So I have 2 cubbies stacked, 2 of the 3 drawer cubbies stacked up for their clothes. And then I have up here an old vintage Monopoly game, an old Wii game box, just a remote, just different cute things. And y'all know I gotta have my Longaberger baskets up in here. And I have those 2 reels, of course the big TV down here, and then over here more Longaberger baskets with pool table balls and old antique dominoes, puzzles, Atari box, on the middle cabinet, just greenery with speakers that goes to this radio down here. Don't really use that now that we have the Alexa down here. Then I took some Scrabble things and put movie room. I've got old VHS tapes down here, which was pre-DVD for all you younger people. Just candles, puzzles, our printer. We have a computer down here if the kids want to play games. It's not used a whole lot anymore, to be honest with you. Just extra puzzle storage right here. That's some scrapbook and stuff and those 2 things. Let me show y'all what I have in my cabinets real quick. They're a little junked up and messy. This This is all puzzles, coloring books, and everything else you see from here down is all reading books. Shoved full. I should have been a librarian. As you can see, I am a Dr. Seuss collector. This whole box over here is full of nothing but Dr. Seuss. But eventually, I'm wanting to get me a shelf and put over here in the floor, and I want to put my Dr. Seuss stuff on it. That's my goal. Over here in this cabinet is where we keep all of our games. Most of them. I still have a few in other places. It is packed full, y'all. I don't know how many games. Like this stack of games, there's a whole nother stack in behind there. We have just about every kind of game you can think of. So it's all games. It's crazy. But we have the best fun. I mean, you can see some of them I get at the thrift store. We haven't even played this one yet. I paid $5 for it. I don't even know if it's going to be good, but I grabbed it. I found a Christmas game at the thrift store. I mean, a lot of my games come from the thrift store, but it's nice to have them in there for the kids to have something to do when they come. Of course, over here, we have all the little kid toys. I've got my greatest movie quotes there. This is a door that goes out to the backyard. We hardly use it now that this is a game room, but it was how my daycare kids used to go out to the back fenced area. So we still have that back door. This right here I put up so we can play win, lose, or draw. For those of you that don't know what that game is, it's this dry erase board. You draw things and you got to get your teammates to guess them. So now the grandbabies love coming and just coloring on it. Above that, I've got my Coke pictures. Of course, I had to have the old-timey milkshakes, hot dogs, turn off your cell phones. That's not old because they didn't have them back then, but just these are old movie theaters from our area. These are actually some from our area, so it's pretty cool to see those pictures. Some of them are from the area that my husband grew up in when he was a child, so that's pretty cool. Okay, then I have a little Tykes table out here for the kids to gather around and do their thing. This huge thing used to be a cubby holder for each of my daycare children. I used to keep their stuff in there, their diapers, their wipes, all that. When I quit daycare, I'm like, that is a great storage area. I'm not getting rid of it. So I went and bought the gray cubbies for it, and now it's full of nothing but toys for my grandbabies. I've got blocks, wooden blocks, mega blocks. I've got little people. I've got one that's got all foods, one that's all dishes. Just, there's even games. Like I even have one that's full of nothing but games. I mean, it's just full. So it's a little bit of everything, just different toys. And then up above, of course, I've got my remote control for my fan, my Scentsy. That's our Wi-Fi. I got a bingo thing for looks, casino chips for looks. That basket used to be full of cards. I think my kids have swiped a few of my card games out of there, took them home. Then I did game room with the Scrabble pieces, a box of wooden dominoes, more cards here. And these croquet balls are super special to me, so I put them out here. They were my daddy's croquet set. So they were the ones that I grew up playing, and we played forever. And when he passed, Mama gave them to me, so I put them in a basket out here for memories. And then, of course, my babies have this little kitchen center here. They play with this so much. I got my money's worth out of this the first day I bought it. And I got it at a thrift store, so I didn't pay much for it. So, and then they have a little Doc McStuffins cart. They love that too. They have played with it. So I'll just do one more whirl around the room. But anyways, that's how I have it all organized. And also those cabinets can lock. If you've got a grandbaby that's a dinker, you can lock those cabinets and keep them out of them. So I'll just give y'all one more quick whirl in case there was anything y'all kind of wanted to see a larger view of. My wall, I'm so proud of that wall, y'all don't even know. And normally it's brighter in here, but we have a light out. So we've got to get that replaced. But yes, like I said, this used to be a 2-car garage, and then it was my daycare room, and now it's just our family room. We love it. Love everything about it. When those shades back here are open in the day, it gives beautiful light through. And as you can see, it's just a huge room. At Christmas time, you'll see I put a tree right here in front of this door because we don't use it. It's a big old tall tree. And then we stack all the presents all around. So I love my room. But if y'all have any questions about it, shoot me up. I'm very proud of, like I said, my game board wall. I'm very proud of my TikTok clock wall back there. If y'all have any questions that I can help you with, please like this video if you enjoyed seeing my decor out here. Please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank every viewer that's subscribed, every like I've got, every comment. Y'all are the sweetest. So far, I haven't had anybody mean to me. I know it's coming, but y'all have been wonderful. And I want to thank every one of you that's subscribed and helped my channel to grow. And I hope you keep liking my content. If there's something that you're wanting special for me to do, shoot me a comment. Let me know. Hey, I want to see this. Hey, I want you to cook this. I'll try to please y'all. I'll try to do what I can. So, like I said, I still have my bedroom and my bathroom area to go and my closet area. And I will try to get that done soon. I'm not finished decorating my bedroom, believe it or not. We had a flood about a year ago. So I have yet to go get pictures from my bedroom. I know that sounds horrible. My bathroom's pretty much done, but my bedroom's not done. So I'll bring y'all a video with that. But I hope everyone has a very blessed evening. I hope y'all enjoyed this little tour of my game room and my game room bathroom / theater room. So hope y'all might have got some decorating ideas from it and maybe some fun ideas of things to do. As far as puzzles, I want to let y'all know this tip too. We get a card table, and that is what we start our puzzles on. And we have it actually upstairs. Sometimes we might do it down here, but we have it upstairs. So when we're not working on them and we know the grandbabies are coming, we pick the table up, we move it to another room so they don't lose our pieces. So that's another good idea for y'all. Put your puzzle on a card table, and then you can bring it over to your couch. Somebody can sit across in a chair. Somebody can sit comfortable on a couch. It's been great. Let me give y'all one more thing, and I promise I'll let y'all go. We have a sort and save. These are awesome for when you're doing puzzles. You can separate your pieces out by colors, faces, words, all that. It makes it a lot easier when you're doing puzzles. So get y'all a sort and save. That's also a great puzzle tip. We are crazy about puzzles. Buffalo and White Mountain are my favorite. White Mountain I love because if there's a piece missing, they send you another puzzle free. So it can either be the one you did or it can be another puzzle of your choice. So I love White Mountain for that. Buffalo, I think, is the one that they actually put a picture of the puzzle inside the box because my husband is a box lid hog. He wants to keep it, and I'm sitting here trying to put a puzzle together and I can't see nothing. So I love the ones that have the pictures. So he likes that lid. But I love doing puzzles with him. It's the greatest thing. We have the best time. So anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope everyone has a very blessed night, and I probably just gave you a real close shot of my eyes right there. Hope everyone has a blessed night, and thank y'all for watching. Good night.